For the first working set boss, you will need a full set of Shadow Assassin, which you can get from floor 5 or buy it on the auction house. If you can't afford this, you should take Ender Armor, which you can get by killing Enderman in the end. You will also need a Livid Dagger or a Void Sword, and an Aspect of the End. As a pet, try to use the Enderman pet, at least at level 50. This can be epic or rare if you want. You will also need to have roughly 100 magical power. As for the second working set boss, for this one you will need a full set of Final Destination with 5 to 10k kills. This you can get from beating Void Doom Seraph Tier 1 until you've reached Enderman Slayer level 4. As a weapon, you will need the Void Edge Katana, which you can get upon reaching Enderman Slayer level 3. You will also need a Wand of Atonement from Zombie Slayer level 7 with Ultimate Wise 5, an Aspect to the End or an Aspect to the Void, and a Mana Flux, which you can get from Wolf Slayer 6. As a pet, use an Epic Enderman pet, level 70 or above. And for magic power, use Bloody, tune your stat points to strength or crit damage, or if you can't survive, HP. You should have roughly 300 magical power, but between 200 and 300 is also okay. The Tier 3 boss is very hard. For this boss, you will also need a full set of Final Destination, although I would suggest maybe recomming it and getting 25,000 kills. You will also need an Overflux or a Mana Flux, but an Overflux is preferable, a Wand of Atonement with Ultimate Wise 5, an Aspect to the Void, a Vorpal Katana, maybe recommed, with Ultimate Wise 5, and some summons, which you can get from dungeons through a Necromancer sword, or just buying on the auction house. Try and get super tank zombies or tank zombies. You will also need a Florid Zombie Sword to heal yourself. As a pet, use an Enderman pet, epic at level 100 or maybe even legendary. For magical power, try and get roughly 500, but a bit less is also fine. As for the Tier 4 boss, this boss is much harder than the Tier 3, although it doesn't have any new special attacks except for one. You will need a full set of Final Destination, definitely recommed, with hot potato books, and roughly 50k kills or more, an Aspect to the Void, an Overflux, a Wand of Atonement, and an Atom Split Katana, probably recommed with Ultimate Wise 5. You also need some summons and a Florid Zombie Sword. Try and get a Mythic Enderman pet to gain some more XP, but a legendary is probably also fine. You can also get an Ender Dragon pet to do more damage, but that costs a lot. For magical power, you will need roughly 700 with an Ender Artifact, which you can buy from the auction house, although This is quite expensive.